McClain, ambassador here with Total Life Changes. Now, this next one, I'm gonna speak it into existence. I want to call up this next superstar ambassador, in effect. Come on up, Miss Family McCray. Talk to us on today.
Absolutely. Can you hear me? Executive Ambassadors Greg and Lanika
Yes,
Scott.
ma'am.
Awesome. Again, thank you all for all that you do. We truly appreciate you. So I want to give it back to you. But, to everybody on here today, I'm not going to be real long because you've been able to hear some incredible nuggets from phenomenal leaders. And I can tell you, I ditto every single thing that's been said, just listening to Ambassador Denise Lee and hearing her talk about, the affirmations and everything. Those are the very things that began to change my life. And so on today, as we are moving forward into a new week, as we have to remember that we are in the midst of a new quarter, that you got to make the decision that you are no longer going to compromise your dream. At the end of the day, stop compromising your dream. You see, we are in a part of an incredible company that is absolutely life-changing with some life-changing products. And so when you understand it's going to take some things of you in order to go out and to get this done, just like Executive Ambassador Mr. Scott came on here and said, you know what, it's time to stop talking. It's time to start doing, because words are cheap, okay, at the end of the day. And those words don't are not creating the actions that's necessary if you're just talking. So therefore, when you begin to take these affirmations, and Denise, yes, I got them all written down. I've added them. I got to make them a little bit neater because, I'm real big on this. But you got to make a decision that you got to commit, all right? Commit today. Recommit today to making sure that your dream will become your reality. As you commit, you got to make sure that and understand that it's going to require something of you. So you got to be willing to pay the price. How are you going to pay the price? Paying the price means sacrifice. Paying the price means getting up every single day and putting in the work. Now that you're paying the price, you got to make sure that you are focusing on the goal that you take the time to write down. And now you're moving towards that goal. So you got to focus. After you focus, you got to keep on paying the price. Paying the price is necessary in order to create the success. And as you're now continuing to pay the price, you got to make sure that you stay focused. You see, that's what ends up happening. And as you now stay focused, you're going to now begin to create the wins that's necessary in order to take your business and your life to the next level. And as I was sitting here listening to Denise Lee, I want to tell you, it took me back. It took me back to the very beginning, because I got stickies all over the place. I got affirmations all over the place. And I could tell you that when you now take the time to write down the very things that you want to see in your life, the very things that you want to see happen in your business, they will become your reality. Because as I listen to Executive Ambassador Lanika Scott, and she put up that $1 million a year. Do you believe? And I sat back and I reflected, because I remember when I was somebody who failed in this industry. I remember when I was somebody who didn't even believe in myself and didn't have the confidence in me to even think that I could accomplish anything. I remember being that little fish, right? And that came into every single business not winning. But I could tell you, I made a decision to believe $1 million a year. I made a decision to say things like, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am making 6 figures a month. I'm so happy and grateful now. And guess what? Because I spoke that $1 million a year, today it is my reality. And so you got to understand that the very things that you speak are the very things that you must do, and they are the very things that you must become. And I don't know if I've ever shared this. I'm going to take y'all back for real, because you got to take the time, because what was so powerful with Ambassador Denise Lee shared, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a stream of income that people want. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a stream of income that people want. I'm so happy and grateful now that people are looking for me to join my business. You got to speak these things every single day. As you speak them, you may sound crazy to yourself in the very beginning, but I promise you, they will become you. They will become your reality. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have added 5 new business partners to my business this week. You see, you got to put a date on it. You got to put a time stamp on it, right? And now as you're practicing all of these principles, you're speaking the affirmations: 120 SmartShift, non-negotiable. Being a product of our products, non-negotiable. Getting up every single day and exposing what we have over here at TLC, non-negotiable. Showing the plan day in, day out, non-negotiable. Following up, non-negotiable. Closing those deals, non-negotiable. Getting people into the app non-negotiable. And now guess what? Now what's going to happen as you do these things, now you're getting people started. You're plugging them in, non-negotiable. Islands don't work over here, team. All right, you got to get people going. You got to get people plugged in. You got to get people in alignment. These are the principles that you got to practice in order to participate in the promise. And so I went back and I pulled out, because I keep everything. I got affirmations, and I'm going to take y'all back to Broke Pam. To Broke Pam, who made a decision to just believe. To Broke Pam, who literally was so broke, who I went and I grabbed construction paper back in 2014. And I put these things all on my walls. And I started to believe that the person who couldn't recruit nobody could recruit somebody, that somebody was going to believe in me and something that I knew that our family absolutely deserved. And so I started off, and I had 2015 was the year of being debt free, right? And I take these things on my wall in the very house that we ended up getting put out and ended up homeless in the top of 2015. I am unstoppable, right? And so I got up every single day. I started to speak these things. I started to look at these things. I had my goal, 1,000 points today. And guess what? As I looked at this every single day, and I had another little ticker tape on the wall, right? But I said 1,000 points today. And guess what? It started to become my reality. I started to see 1,000 points today. I started to speak just like Denise Lee said. You know what? I'm so happy and grateful now that I have recruited 5 new business partners, and I literally had a ticker tape on the wall saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, right? It started to become my reality, y'all. So I'm telling you what's been spoken today. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am an executive director by January 8th of 2015. And guess what? It became my reality, right? And so consistency, hard work, dedication, focus. I began to look at these things. I began to say that I have to become these things, right? And so remember, what you say, what you write, what you do becomes your reality. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a regional director by January 22nd of 2015. I never forget it. It became my reality as the very thing that I visualized, the very thing that I always wanted. I wanted to be able to cross the stage as I celebrated the success of so many people along the way. And I remember going to Houston, Texas, and holding up that $22,000 flimsy check back then that I still got over there, right? You see, you got to remember the work that's necessary. Never forget the basics, right? Became my reality. I started to speak differently because this was when I realized this thing is not about me. It's about purpose. It's about helping to change the lives of others. So I started to say 10 new directors, 2 executives by 2/4 of 2015. And guess what? It became our reality. It's my turn. Every single day I started to say these things. It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my doggone turn, right? And so as I began to do this, it became my turn. $25,000 a month by 2/28 in 2015. Guess what, y'all? It became our reality, right? And then created for greatness. You see, I didn't realize that I am created for greatness. I didn't believe I was created for greatness. But the more I spoke these things, the more I became these things, and the more these things became my reality. And it began to change our entire family's life. So with that being said, I'm going to say, stop compromising your dreams. Know that you are worth it and you are worthy of it all. And go out and get it done. So I'm going to turn this thing back over to our executive ambassadors. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to share this morning. And I'm so thankful to be connected to phenomenal leaders that inspire me every single day. I thank God for you all. And I'm just truly excited about our future together. So back over to you.
Wow, listen. So today, guys, we don't want to look past 12, but we saved the best for last. So you need to stay on. But let me say this. Everything you've heard is passion. It's passion. Where's your passion? Where are you at? Now, we say the best for last.